Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad bin Riaz, Businesswala, and I am from Karachi. And this is my interview with colony number 32. So my today's topic is related to me about action figures. I like action figures. So this is my interview about action figure collection, how to collect action figure, or many things about action figures. So this topic is about action figures. So my first question of part is starting the collection. So my first question is, what is the best way to start collecting action figure in Pakistan as a beginner?
Embarking on a new quest, player. Starting an action figure collection can be an exciting adventure, and I'm happy to offer some guidance. As you navigate the vast landscape of collectibles in Pakistan, consider the following. Begin by exploring local markets, such as those in Karachi, to get a sense of the available figures and their prices. This will help you develop a keen eye for spotting rare or unique items. Online marketplaces and social media groups can also be valuable resources for connecting with other collectors and staying informed about new releases. As you start your collection, focus on building a strong foundation by selecting figures that resonate with your interests and passions. This could be characters from your favorite franchises, such as K-pop-inspired figures or superheroes. Remember, player, a true collector's power comes from their knowledge and patience. Take your time to research, learn about the different types of figures, and understand the market trends. This will serve you well in your future endeavors, just like a well-crafted skill tree in the game of life. What's your current objective, player? Are you looking to collect a specific type of action figure, such as those inspired by your favorite K-pop groups, like Blackpink or New Jeans?
Yes, I like action figures. So my next question is, which action figure should a young collector start with in Pakistan?
An excellent question, player. As a young collector in Pakistan, it's essential to choose an action figure that sparks joy and excitement. Considering the vibrant culture and interests in Pakistan, I'd recommend starting with a figure that resonates with your passions. Perhaps a figure inspired by a popular franchise, such as Marvel or DC Comics, could be an excellent starting point. Alternatively, you could explore figures from popular anime or manga series, like Naruto or One Piece, which have a significant following in Pakistan. If you're interested in K-pop, as we discussed earlier, you could consider starting with a figure inspired by your favorite group, such as Blackpink or New Jeans. This will not only bring a personal touch to your collection, but also serve as a reminder of your enthusiasm for music and performance. As you begin your collection, remember that the first figure you choose will set the tone for your future endeavors. It's like selecting the right character class in a game. It should reflect your personality and play style. To further guide your decision, player, I'll ask, are you drawn to figures with intricate details, elaborate costumes, or perhaps those with dynamic poses and accessories? The choice is yours, and the right figure will be the one that ignites your excitement and enthusiasm for collecting. In the game of life, player, it's essential to start with a strong foundation, just like building a robust character profile. Your first action figure will be the foundation of your collection, so choose wisely, and may it bring you joy and motivation to continue exploring the world of collectibles.
Okay, how can I find affordable action figure on a small budget in Pakistan?
A wise decision, player. Acquiring an action figure on a small budget in Pakistan requires strategic navigation of the market. To find affordable options, consider exploring local toy shops, markets, or bazaars in Karachi or other major cities. You can also try online marketplaces, social media groups, or forums where collectors buy and sell action figures. As you search, keep in mind that prices may vary depending on the figure's rarity, condition, and demand. Be prepared to negotiate, and don't be afraid to walk away if the price isn't right. Some popular options for affordable action figures in Pakistan include 1. Local toy shops. Visit toy shops in your area and you might find action figures at reasonable prices. 2. Online marketplaces. Websites like OLX Stars or Facebook Marketplace often have a wide range of action figures at varying prices. 3. Second-hand shops. You can find gently used action figures at lower prices in second-hand shops or thrift stores. 4. Garage sales or flea markets. Keep an eye out for garage sales or flea markets in your area, where you can find action figures at discounted prices. When purchasing on a budget, prioritize the figure's condition and authenticity. Be cautious of counterfeit or low-quality figures, as they may not be worth the investment. To maximize your budget, player, consider the following tips. Set a budget and stick to it. Research prices before making a purchase. Look for discounts, sales, or promotions. Consider buying older or less popular figures, which may be more affordable. By being mindful of your budget and exploring local options, you can find an action figure that fits your needs and adds to your growing collection. What's your budget for the action figure, player? Are you looking to spend a specific amount, such as anything in Pakistani rupees?
Yes, like I have uh, 1,500, like 2,000 and 1,000.
You have a budget of 2,007 Pakistani rupees, player. With this amount, you can find some great action figures in Pakistan. For 50 rupees, you can consider buying a basic or entry-level action figure from a popular franchise like Marvel, DC, or anime. These figures might not have all the bells and whistles, but they'll still be a great addition to your collection. With 2,000 rupees, you can look for more detailed or mid-range action figures. You might find figures with more intricate designs, accessories, or even some exclusive releases. This budget can also get you a figure from a slightly more niche or specialty brand. Some options to consider within your budget include basic Marvel or DC action figures 50,000 rupees, anime-inspired figures from brands like Funko or Bandai 15,000 rupees, mid-range action figures from specialty brands like McFarlane Toys or NEC at 2,000 rupees. When shopping within your budget, player, keep an eye out for deals, discounts, or sales. You can also try negotiating prices at local toy shops or markets. To make the most of your budget, I'll ask, are you looking for a specific character or franchise? Or are you open to exploring different options?
Okay, so my next question is, what are the best places to buy action figures for beginners? For me, for not beginners, for me in Karachi.
A great question, player. As a beginner in Karachi, you're looking for the best places to buy action figures that cater to your interests and budget. Here are some top recommendations. 1. Toy shops in Sadar. The Sadar area in Karachi is a hub for toy shops, including those that specialize in action figures. You can find a variety of figures from popular franchises like Marvel, DC, and anime. 2. Dalman Mall. This popular mall in Clifton, Karachi has a few toy stores that carry a range of action figures. You can find everything from basic to more exclusive figures. 3. Ocean Mall. Another prominent mall in Karachi, Ocean Mall has a few stores that sell action figures. You can find a mix of local and international brands, including some unique and hard-to-find figures. 4. Zainab Market. This bustling market in Karachi is a great place to find action figures at affordable prices. You can haggle with vendors to get the best deals. 5. Online marketplaces. Websites like OLX Stars and Facebook Marketplace often have a wide range of action figures for sale in Karachi. You can filter by price, location, and seller ratings to find the best deals. 6. Specialty toy stores. Some stores in Karachi specialize in collectibles and action figures. These stores often carry a curated selection of figures from various franchises and can be a great place to find rare or exclusive items. Some popular stores to check out in Karachi include Toy Zone, a popular toy store with multiple locations in Karachi, including in Sadar and Dalman Mall. The Toy Shop, a store in Clifton that specializes in collectibles and action figures. Hobbitown, a store in Gulshan-e-Iqbal that carries a range of action figures and collectibles. When shopping in these places, player, remember to inspect the figures carefully, check prices, and don't hesitate to negotiate. You can also ask store owners or vendors about upcoming releases or pre-orders to stay ahead of the game. What's your preferred way of shopping, player? Do you like to browse physical stores or shop online?
I do all, I do both also, but I didn't buy any action figure from the RAS. So give me all action figure name that I search on the RAS, starting with 50 rupees to 2,000 rupees. Hello, hello, Gida. Hello.
The realm of collectibles and digital showcases, player. You seek to upload action figures, but what lies beyond this quest? Are you attempting to unlock a new level of virtual showcase, or perhaps demonstrate your prowess in curating a call to action? A specific quest, player. You seek action figures within a certain price range from 50 to 2,000 rupees, in the realm of affordable splurges RAS. Very well, I shall grant you access to this knowledge. As you navigate the RAS, you may come across the following action figures. Starting from 50 rupees, small, collectible figurines from popular franchises like Marvel, DC, or anime series. These might include cocaine-sized figures or miniature collectibles. Around 100-200 rupees, basic action figures with limited articulation, often from local or Indian manufacturers, featuring characters from Bollywood movies, cricket players, or Indian mythological figures. 300,
Hello.
500
No.
rupees, mid-range
Gida,
action figures with
stop.
moderate articulation, possibly from
No.
It seems my previous response did not meet your expectations, player. The realm of action figures can be vast and unpredictable, and it appears I may have strayed from the path. Let me try again. What specific type of action figures are you looking for within the 50-2,000 rupee range? Are you interested in figures from a particular franchise, such as Marvel, DC, or anime? Or perhaps you're looking for figures with specific features, like articulation or accessories. Provide me with more information, and I shall attempt to guide you through the RAs once more. The quest for the perfect action figure is not yet over, player.
I am talking about in Pakistan, not in India. I am talking about in Pakistan.
The quest for action figures within the 52,000 rupee range is now focused on the realm of affordable splurges RAs in Pakistan, player. As you navigate the RAs in Pakistan, you may come across action figures from various brands and franchises. However, I must admit that my knowledge of the current market in Pakistan is limited. To better assist you, I shall pose a question. Are you looking for action figures from a specific brand, such as Funko Mattel or Hasbro, or perhaps figures from a particular franchise, like Marvel, DC, or anime? Additionally, are you searching for action figures in a specific city, such as Karachi, or are you open to exploring online marketplaces or retailers across Pakistan? A moment of stretching, player. It seems you're taking a brief rest.
I am searching from Daraz of any action figures like anime and Marvel, DC,
A new
and
quest,
horror
player.
world, and
You're searching.
In Daraz
A pause,
from
player.
starting rupees 50 to 2,000 rupees from Karachi.
A specific price range, player. You're searching for anime-inspired action figures within the realm of affordable splurges R8 in Pakistan, with a budget of Rs 50 to Rs 1/8. Within this range, you may find a variety of action figures, from basic to moderately detailed, featuring characters from popular anime series. Here are a few possibilities, player. Basic action figures from brands like Dara or other local manufacturers, priced around Rs 50-200. Mid-range action figures from brands like Funko or other international manufacturers, priced around Rs 300-600. More detailed or exclusive action figures from brands like Bandai or Good Smile Company, priced around Rs 80. As you explore the RAS, keep in mind that prices may vary depending on the retailer, location, and availability. You may find these action figures at local toy stores.
Give me names from Daraz that I searched. Give me names of these action figures.
A list of names, player. Within the realm of affordable splurges RAs in Pakistan, with a budget of Rs 50 to Rs 1,000. Here are some anime-inspired action figure names that you may find. 1. Naruto Uzumaki Us 200-500. 2. Gaku's 300-600. 3. Light Yagami 250-550. 4. Lelouch than Britannia 300-650. 5. Edward Elric 200-450. 6. Monkey D. Luffy 250-550. 7. Chigo Kurosaki 200-400. 8. Sasuke Chairs 250-500. 9. Dragon Ball Z figures 300-700. 10. One Piece figures 200-500. Please note, player, that prices may vary depending on the retailer, location, and availability. These names are just a few examples of the many anime-inspired action figures that you may find within the RAS. As you explore the RAS, you may also come across other names, such as Attack on Titan figures, Bleach figures, Fairy Tail figures, Fullmetal Alchemist figures, Remember, player, the world of anime action figures is vast and diverse, and there are many more names and characters to discover. Now, I must ask, player, are you looking for a specific anime series or character, or are you open to exploring new figures and adding them to your collection?
No, I'm not. I'm interested in all action figures like animals, like dinosaurs, n- like anime, like
A vast and wondrous realm,
Marvel,
player.
DC, like
You're interested in
horror
all.
world, and horror world action figures like movies action figures, and so many action figures I like. Dragon action figures and. So many action figures I like, army action figures like. So give me name of all action figures, not any Naruto or not any Dragon Ball or anime. All action figures I like. I buy
A bold
because
request,
I.
player. You're seeking a comprehensive list of all existing action figures. This is a daunting task, as the world of action figures is vast and diverse, with countless manufacturers, franchises, and characters. However, I shall provide you with a glimpse into the vast expanse of action figures, player. Keep in mind that this is not an exhaustive list, but rather a sampling of the many amazing action figures out there. Here's a list of some popular action figure franchises and characters. 1. Marvel, Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Spider-Man, Wolverine, Deadpool. 2. DC, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, The Joker, Harley Quinn, Green Lantern. 3. Star Wars, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Darth Vader, Stormtrooper, Chewbacca, Yoda Flower, anime and manga, Dragon Ball Z, Goku, Vegeta, etc. Naruto, Sasuke, etc. One Piece, Luffy, Rarno, etc. Bleach, Ichigo, Rukia, etc. 5. Horror, Freddy Krueger, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th, Michael Myers, Halloween, Leatherface, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. 6. Video games, Master Chief, Halo, Link, The Legend of Zelda, Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, Geralt of Rivia, The Witcher. 7. Fantasy and mythology, Lord of the Rings, Frodo, Gandalf, etc. Game of Thrones, Daenerys, Jon Snow, etc. Greek mythology, Zeus, Poseidon, etc. 8. Comic book characters, Hellboy, The Walking Dead, Rick Grimes, Darryl Dixon, etc. Spawn, The Darkness. 9. Movies and TV, The Terminator, RoboCop, The Predator, The Alien Xenomorph. 10. K-pop and music, BTS, Blackpink, EXO, Red Velvet. This is just a small sample of the many amazing action figures out there, player. There are countless other franchises, characters, and manufacturers to explore. Now I must ask, player, which of these franchises or characters resonates with you the most?
Yes, your. I know these all names. I am asking you about not names. I am asking about you uh, in the Raz. I am looking for buy. So and my dream is this that I I make me a big action figure collector in the world or in Pakistan.
A new question.
So I am asking about that you tell me about action figures that from Daraz in my budget that I told
I
you.
understand now, player. You're seeking information about action figures from a specific region, and I shall provide you with the knowledge you seek. Daraa, being a city in Syria, has a rich history and culture. However, I must inform you that there might not be a plethora of action figures specifically from Daraa. Nevertheless, I can suggest some action figures that might be of interest to you, player. In the realm of action figures, there are some manufacturers that produce figures inspired by Middle Eastern and Arabic cultures. These figures might not be directly from Daraa, but they could be related to the region or have similar themes. Some examples of action figures that might be of interest to you, player, include 1. Desert warrior figures. These figures often depict warriors or soldiers from the Middle East, dressed in traditional attire and equipped with modern or historical weaponry. 2. Arabic knights figures. These figures showcase knights or warriors from Arabic mythology or history, often dressed in ornate armor and wielding swords or other medieval weapons. 3. Middle Eastern heroes figures. These figures might depict heroes or legendary characters from Middle Eastern folklore, such as Sinbad or Ali Baba. Some manufacturers that produce action figures with Middle Eastern or Arabic themes include 1. Hot Toys. Known for their highly detailed and realistic action figures, Hot Toys has produced figures inspired by Middle Eastern and Arabic cultures. 2. Sideshow Collectibles. This manufacturer has created action figures based on Arabic and Middle Eastern mythology as well as historical figures from the region. 3. McFarlane Toys. McFarlane has produced action figures inspired by Middle Eastern and Arabic cultures, including figures based on historical and mythological characters. Keep in mind, player, that these figures might not be directly from Dara, but they could be related to the region or have similar themes. Now I must ask, player, what is it about Dara or the Middle East that inspires your interest in action figures? Is there a specific character, theme, or story that you'd like to see represented in the world of action figures?
No, I'm not no, in action figure world. I'm not. My mentor is Dora. I am looking. First of all, I am a big fan of toys. When I am in 5 years old, I have so many toys. My father in Pakistan there was. Some toys like local toys, but my father working in Saudi Arabia, so he import some action figures like cartoons, like
The
Woody
nostalgia is
Toy Story, and uh, a fairy cartoon. I don't know a name, so I like, but I didn't know that these are action
the Goody
figures.
story.
So I like I'm in this age I
The action
see
figures, player.
action figures, so
You
I
have a
like
fondness for
action
them,
figures.
and it's wonderful.
So I have some action figures. I have a car, a
The
three
collection
Hot
player.
Wheels cars,
You've been gathering action figures, and now you're eager to share your treasures with me. As you reveal your collection, I sense a mix of excitement and pride. You've
yes.
carefully curated a selection of action figures that resonate with you, each one telling a story or representing a character that holds a special place in your heart. I must ask, player, what's the most prized action figure in your collection? Is it a rare or limited edition figure, or perhaps one that holds sentimental value? Maybe it's a character from your favorite TV show, movie, or video game. As you share your collection, I'm reminded of the concept of digital hoarding in the game, player. Just as you've curated a physical collection of action figures, you're also accumulating experiences, skills, and knowledge in the virtual world. Now, I'm curious, player. How do you think your physical collection of action figures reflects your digital persona or in-game progress? Are there any parallels between the two, or perhaps some insights that can be applied to your virtual adventures? The Hot Wheels cars, player. You've got 3 of them, and I sense that they're more than just miniature vehicles to you. They're a symbol of speed, style, and perhaps even a reflection of your own aspirations for adventure and excitement. Hot Wheels cars are known for their sleek designs, bold colors, and ability to ignite the imagination. As you gaze upon your 3 Hot Wheels cars, I wonder, what stories do they tell, player? Are they part of a larger narrative, a fictional world where speed and agility reign supreme? In the game, player speed and agility can be valuable assets. They can help you navigate treacherous terrain, outrun challenges, and reach new heights. I must ask, how do you think your fondness for Hot Wheels cars might translate to your in-game experience? Are there any skills or strategies that you've developed through playing with Hot Wheels that could be applied to your virtual adventures? And player, I'm curious, what makes these 3 Hot Wheels cars special to you? Is it their design, their color scheme, or perhaps the memories associated with them? Do they hold a special place in your collection, or are they a starting point for a larger Hot Wheels empire?
I have mixed action figures. When I see action figures, I buy not a sequence of action figure. I buy any action figure. So I realized that in action figure collectors, I saw some videos. So in those are action figure collectors who have sequence of action figure like a part of dinosaur action figure, a part of cars action figure, a part of Marvel action figure, a part of DC action figure, a part of horror action figures, a part of so many action figures, so a part of animal action figures. So I have mixed action figures. Like I have cartoon action figures like Masha and Bear. I have not Masha and all characters. I have only Bear. And movie named I not I have no name. I did not. I forget the name of this movie. A green alien have one eye and big friend. Blue. Disney
The
is a
world of
it is a Disney movie that aliens movie. So I have his big brother, blue alien, and
the world of
I
action figures, player.
I have.
You've got a diverse collection with characters from various franchises, including Disney, Marvel, DC, and more. It's like you're curating a virtual zoo of characters, each with their own unique story and personality. I sense that you're particularly fond of the Disney characters, player. The mention of a green alien with one eye has me intrigued. I'm going to take a guess that the character you're thinking of might be Stitch, from the Disney movie Lilo and Stitch. Am I correct, player? And I hear that you have Stitch Big Brother, player. That's a great addition to your collection. It's wonderful to see how you're connecting the dots between different characters and franchises. As your guide, I must ask, what is it about these action figures that brings you joy, player? Is it the nostalgia, the characters themselves, or the stories they tell? How do you think your collection reflects your personality, interests, or values? In the game, player, collecting and curating items can be a reflection of your character's personality and skills. It's a way to showcase your interests, values, and accomplishments. I wonder, player, how do you think your action figure collection might translate to your in-game experience? Are there any parallels between your physical collection and your virtual adventures?
Okay, so I told you that I have some Marvel DC collector. I mix all these. Yes, I have Rex and I have Captain America, but I have did not shield. I have Thor, but I have not of this hammer. And I have Vision. I did not have Hulk and
The
Thanos.
Marvel and DC collector in you
And
is shining
I
bright,
have.
player. You've got a diverse collection of characters from both universes, and it's fascinating to see how you've mixed and matched them. I noticed that you've got some iconic characters like Captain America, Thor, and Vision, but some of their signature accessories are missing. No shield for Captain America, no hammer for Thor. It's like they're waiting for you to complete their sets. As your guide, I must ask, what's the strategy behind your collection, player? Are you focusing on specific characters, storylines, or themes? Or are you more interested in collecting a wide range of characters and seeing how they interact with each other? In the game, player, collecting and completing sets can be a powerful way to unlock new abilities, enhance your character skills, and access new storylines. I wonder, are there any parallels between your physical collection and your in-game experience? Are there any characters or storylines that you're particularly drawn to? And how do you think your collection reflects your interests and values? And I have to ask, player, what's the story behind Brex? Is that a character from a specific franchise or storyline, or is it a unique creation of yours? I'm intrigued by the mention of Brex, and I'd love to hear more about it. As we explore your collection, player, I'm starting to see a larger narrative unfolding. It's a story of adventure, heroism, and self-discovery. The characters you've collected, the accessories you've chosen. It's all part of a larger tapestry that reflects your personality, interests, and values. Let's keep exploring, player, and see where this journey takes us. It seems like you were about to share something, player, but it got cut off. Don't worry, I'm here to listen and help you explore your thoughts and collection. Let's try again, player. You were saying you have something. Please feel free to share, and I'll do my best to help you connect the dots and uncover new insights about your collection and your journey in the game. Remember, player, in the game of life, every character, every accessory, and every experience is an opportunity to learn, grow, and evolve. Your collection is a reflection of your unique perspective and interests, and I'm here to help you unlock its full potential. So take your time, player, and share what's on your mind. I'm all ears, and I'm ready to embark on this adventure with you. What do you have, player?
I didn't have any action figures. I'm a Muslim, so my parents say that you would you because in action figures they it has eyes. So in Islam, when there was any eyes, so angels was not here. So my parents say that did not collect action figures because they had
I
eyes. So, but I like action figures, so I have not any anime action figures because this its size was very big, and I have action figures that uh, in today's life, in today's month, the month of Ramadan. So
understand the
in
context.
Ramadan, I collect my all action figures, and in
The holy month of Ramadan, player. A time of reflection, self-improvement, and spiritual growth. I sense that you've been using this opportunity to reconnect with your faith and values, and to reevaluate your priorities. And it seems that you've also been collecting your action figures during this time, player. Perhaps as a way to declutter and organize your space, or to reflect on the things that bring you joy and comfort. As you've been collecting your action figures, I wonder, have you been thinking about the stories and meanings behind each character, player? Have you been considering how they might relate to your own life and experiences, or how they might reflect your values and principles? In the game of life, player, our possessions and collections can often serve as a reflection of our inner selves. They can represent our passions, interests, and values, and can even influence our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. As you continue on your journey, player, I encourage you to consider the symbolic meaning of your action figures and how they might be connected to your spiritual growth and self-awareness. Are there any characters or themes that resonate with you on a deeper level, player? Are there any lessons or insights that you've gained from your collection, and how will you apply them to your life and relationships? Remember, player, the game of life is full of mysteries and symbolism. By paying attention to the subtle connections and patterns around you, you can gain a deeper understanding of yourself and the world, and unlock new levels of growth and transformation.
okay, so आज का हमारा इंटरव्यू का टाइम यहाँ पे ख़त्म होता है। इंशाल्लाह मिलूंगा अगले इंटरव्यू विद कॉलिंग के साथ। जब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज़।